And we're live. Nice. Hey, Snob Goblin, how's it going? By the way, question, are is just streaming? How about you? Oh, I was gonna ask. Oh, wait, hold on. Which one do I do first? You sent out a message saying, "Love y'all." I was like, "That's nice." Are you okay? Not like, you know, it's weird to say that, but like, is there something that prompted that? Like, are things going well? You know, like, some people kind of like they go through some things. Okay. Like, yeah, okay. Okay. I'm just wanted to ask, cause, you know, it's like unprompted. You're like, hey, just want to say, everybody,
that's my girl.
Love you all. No, I'm not talking any crap. Let's see. I need to go to my... Alright, let's start actually talking about what we're gonna do. Max Pocus, thanks for the follow. I hope you enjoy some of the content that we're gonna do here. Speaking of the content we're gonna do here, I'm gonna show you guys what I've been up to behind the scenes. I have been up to a lot behind the scenes. So much so, it's actually pretty crazy. The game should be done in a month then? Yeah, about that. So what I've been doing is lots of concept art, and so you guys will see some of it today. I'm gonna showcase some of the work that I'm setting up here, and then you guys can start to look forward to some of these pieces of gear interacting with each other. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. I was a little bit worried about this, but I'm not anymore, because it looks dope. Which is, I was worried about these not reading as like metal or whatever, but this will be good. All right, so here's the lowdown. Joa Machado says, hey, sick design. And Pirate Titan, hey, how's it going? Going pretty good. I'm gonna explain to you guys what the plan is here, what the armor design sort of concept thing is, like the route that we're gonna go, because there's a lot to cover. Let me take this, we're gonna put this over here instead, and we're gonna get rid of that one for now, and then we're going to unhide these three. So essentially for our gear, sorry for the cough, we're going to be doing the 4 different styles of armors, of sets, of full sets. Alright, we're going to do style 1. We're going to do style 2. Hold on, I just need to get the first cloth one, and then this one, which I'm unsure about. I think I'm going to change these, or change this. So these are the styles that you can expect to come across. And then we have our Wood Elven styles. And then we have, I don't know why that's there, Night Harbor. So let's go through those again. Style 1, right? Cloth, leather, mail, plate. Style 2, cloth, leather, mail, plate. Style 3, which is the Wood Elven region, cloth, leather, mail, plate. And then style 4, which is Night Harbor themed, cloth, leather, mail, plate. And so the idea here is that obviously all these styles have to have have to be broken down into pieces, pieces. And so what we're gonna end up doing here is creating this pretty large matrix of different types of gear that people will be able to wear. And so, you know, ideally by the end of it, it'll be sick. And so I'm just gonna go through. I've gone through on our Slack. There's some feedback on a lot of these that I just need to address, and so that's what I'm doing today. Is I'm just addressing feedback on some of these designs. And then I'll eventually be able to render them all out like this, or even more so than this. And then once I get them rendered out and we're like, okay, we're happy, then I get to do something like this, where I render them out all like this, right? Or this, right? Where we have a long cloth version, then we have a shirt version, right? And then we have the back of the shirt and the front of the shirt. And then we have possibly like different variants. But then we have the undershirt. See how this would showcase the overshirt, this would showcase the undershirt, right? And then this would showcase, because then you take off the shirt and then you have the pants, right? And so you showcase the pants without the boots or anything. And so we'll have to do this for every single piece of gear, right? Same with this, same with leather. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of work, but it will set us up for a huge amount of success. Alright, so that being said, let's get some of these pieces of feedback addressed. I think what I wanted to do was touch up the Night Harbor leather. I join and all I hear is NPCs getting stripped. Yeah. Do I? Alright. Okay. I like this part of the design because it means that underneath we can have this like hard leather vest. The shirt design. Blue Shift Gaming. I hope that you stick around for a little bit more. See how things go, and I hope you come back. See how things are going later. Weeks from now or whatever. Okay, hold on. I'm not happy with this. There has been talk about slots for tabards. And it was actually quite quickly shut down because the amount of complexity that we're already like hitting. Sorry to say, but it was pretty shut and closed. Like, however, when it does come to tabards, I think that no, it's like adding a whole other layer on top of all these layers that we already have. Because then it would be like, it would be shirt, which actually can be a robe, and then it would be chest, which is like this, and then we're talking about covering up all your chest with this. It is technically just one extra layer. It's not that complex, really. But I think there was like a line that was like, holy moly. So there might be something later down the line where we go, actually, it'd be easy. And it's relatively like okay to have like a tabard or whatever. But right now, our current way of thinking about tabards is that we'd author a whole thing for it. Yeah, no problem. And sorry for the letdown. You know. But yeah, that's just how we have thought about it. I wonder how far this can go down. Okay, so we have here, we have this, we have this. Maybe we can do something a little bit shorter. That feels pretty good. Yeah, Tabard DLC. Look forward to it. Yeah, and it's like the tabards, if we were to do them, we would author them on top of like something instead of creating a whole other slot for them. Is what would happen. Dude, my dog's barking because of what you just said. He's doing some little roughs. Like, don't do that. Don't talk about that stuff. Don't joke about that stuff. Someone will take it seriously on the team, and all of a sudden we'll have it, and then we'll be a laughing stock. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I'm actually happy with this design. That's good. That's good. And there's some talk about possibly having like a... I want this to be leather. Like a little leather mask like this. But could have it have a little bit of cloth on it at the bottom, and that'll look pretty cool. Far right, yeah, this guy, he's one of the guard, well, his design is started off as a guard. But what we're trying to do now is actually reel in some of this stuff so it more applies to plate or to a class, or sorry, to the armor class, which is plate. And so I'm doing a little bit of what's it called? Redesigning and repurposing. Yeah, okay. Totally. No, that makes sense. So, a good example of that, I guess, is right now there's a lot to think about. When designing this stuff. And let me share really quickly. We're going to derail this for a bit so I could share. So this tattered cloth example has a breakdown. So essentially what's happening is that we have all these different we have all these different layers of slots that goes into a set. And so each time I do a set, I'm going to eventually have to break it down into this, which is torso, bracers, cape, boots, shirt, pants, gloves. And so what that means is we start with pants, which is the blue, right? Then we add a shirt, right? And that goes over top of the pants. And we have boots. In this case, this piece of gear has boots that cover the knee. These like wraps, right? And then we have our torso, and this torso here is red. That goes all the way down here, and that covers up a lot of the shirt. But a lot of the shirt still has like sleeves, for example. And then we have, let's see, yeah, bracers that go over the shirt as well. And then we'll have gloves that go over the brace, or go under the bracers, I think. So when I'm thinking about all the different designs here, let me hide this tattered cloth. Let me show the leather. Same thing is we have to think about what goes under, right? Then what goes over, and then what goes over that for the shoulders, right? And we can think about other things. So there's a leather, but then we also have like chainmail. Same thing. What goes under? See, that goes under all that chainmail, right? And so how it will work is when we're finally putting this all together, right? So like here's our cloth, leather, chain, plate. When I'm designing this, I'm trying to distinguish what is shirt, what is the torso element, right? What is the pants? Where does the shawl come in? You know, where does the cape come in? Because the cape will be under the shoulders. And like that's another thing that I have to adjust here actually is it's the shoulders here will actually go over the cape no matter what. So it'll be like this. And that means that I would need to actually change where this is. This is one of the pieces of feedback that we got, was that, or that I got, was that the shoulders here would end up having to be a little bit bigger. Right? And so I'm trying to think about how things layer on top of each other and work in a way that that makes sense for all these different pieces of gear. And obviously have it look good. Alright, so that would be the change for that. Let's see, we'll call this plate. Let's see. What else? What other changes do we want? Cloth 1 having some shoulders. What kind of shoulders do we want? I don't know what that is. I don't want to know what that is. Okay, there we go. And we'll do this. Add a little darkness coming off. We could see the layer. I'll do a little bit of this. And that will be the shoulders. Cool. Save my work. Control save. Thank you. How you doing? Wicked slow. Let me check the YouTube comments. Nice. I would guess my. Already got the whole family wanting to play this game on release, says Pirate Titan. That's awesome. Love your armor design, especially for rogues. I like the rogue designs as well. Let's see. Was there a face mask piece, or are the face coverings part of the helm? There are masks. Yeah. There are masks. Need to quickly say, and we don't want oversized shoulder pads, too oversized shoulder pads either. I'm reading some of these comments from YouTube, by the way. Springfield, thank you. I like a lot of them too. Some of them still need work, but we're getting there. Okay. Alright, this is something that I wanted to address. we go. That's what I was hoping for. Feels a lot better. Let's do like a dark off green or something down here. So we have a trim indicated. Let's see. We can do like a maybe like a buckle or something. It's like a gold buckle. Then we can have this have like a darker leather to it. Something like back here, we'll have a darker leather to it. I can push that on the outside or something. See, the difference I think that is going to be so big is for us, the shirts, while are cosmetic, are going to be huge. They're going to be freaking huge in setting, because we're actually putting a lot of effort into having this slot add a bunch of variants into all the possible gear types, gear looks that we will have. Cloth, leather, scale plate. Yeah, layering will help with that a lot. Yep. That can't work, fortunately. Let's see. the around the arm and let's see. Yeah, I can see that. Because the bracers go over things. Makes sense. I'll be larpable either which way. I like the little axe here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just taking in some feedback at the moment. Trying to figure out what where I stand on some of it and what pieces I go, oh yeah, that's good, and 'cause eventually all these will have to be super rendered out, right? So it's gonna oh, what the hell? I'm making changes on the wrong thing, I think. Man. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense to do a little bit of that. It makes sense to pull out the mask. I'm not as sure about that because we have to put the cape behind. And how do I feel about legs being fully separate panels? I think I do like that though. The belt coming into these panels as with the rest. A good call. Yeah, that fits. That tracks and that fits. Not sure about separating these out into their own thing. But there could be something said about how much that these like extensions, you know, of the plate that are supposed to cover the knee can possibly be separated. So maybe something like this, where we go, yeah, there is like a, the only thing is we can't do geo changes, so I'm trying not to touch too much of the silhouette with the concept, so it's sort of a little bit faithful. And we can't really do big shoulder pads or whatever, or elbow pads, or, you know. How far does this go? Oh, that's nice. Actually, having this shape kind of pop out here. Won't be able to see this silhouette, but and we can do the same thing with this, where it pops back out. Let's see. Yeah, and that will be a bit darker again. because we want to have a little bit of that separation. Not complete separation, but like just form where it goes, oh, okay, yeah, that's a distinct change in the form. I think this guy's solid. Do we want like tatters on this? Feel like we could add tatters as we feel. Let's see. Yeah, it feels good. Okay, let's see. It's worth taking into consideration. We'll see. I think the arms on this can work, yeah. Let's take a look at that. The arms here can probably use the same treatment as some of this. I like what you've done here. So if you're watching, yeah, that fits. That fits. A little bit of extra thing here is nice. Let's see. Yeah. You're having like a little bit of... Though, for this, I don't think I want an undershirt. I think I don't want an undershirt. I want this to be... I want these like strips to be undershirts. Part of the undershirt. Alright. Touched up that. Keep that in mind for when I render things out a little bit more. Not quite. Not quite, Dragon. We're doing a little bit of armor. Let's see. So the main takeaway on this, I think, was probably something like this. I think I wasn't actually going for tattered on this. I was going for, so let's add a little bit of a trim. And of course we can do different variations or whatever. That's no problem. Do I like a second panel here? Because that's the major change. Because part of the reason to have the chainmail go so far down was so that you have like a separation. You have this so it would be something like this. Do I or do I not like this? Complicates it a tiny bit. I'm not too worried about it being complicated, but just lining those up feel right. Then the question is, what about this? Does that feel better? 2 and 2. That's not too bad. But I still think I want the chainmail to continue past. Do I? Or do I want the panel to continue past? A lot of this is me talking to myself. See, 3 and 3 feel too complicated already. I know they're simple panels, but it already feels like, because the whole idea was to get a really simplified plate, like as simple as, but like a full set of plate. And then you want to go, okay, am I leaning towards realism? Because if you're leaning towards realism, you're going to have more panels. But if you're leaning towards a little bit Because I want it to be a little bit generic. And not be too goofy looking. How do you guys feel about a little belt going across the curious? I feel like that could be something that no, it's too much. Yes, you like it? I feel like that if we could do like another version that is more complicated. Oh, I see. Yeah. Let's take another look at some of the wood elven shapes. Well, this one is... These attachments are a little more... what's it called? Reminiscent of oh, I could do that. That might be a good call. I was trying to figure out what these would be, but I think you figured it out for me. I was thinking originally there'd be leaves or something, and then I went, no, what if it was like a touch of like controlled wood, you know, as in like carpentry or something, where they're like, okay, we have mastery over it. But now I see that the winner is actually little twigs. And now for this chain. We'll do a little bit of leaf motif. Quickly be right back. Welcome back. All right. Let's think. All right. That's right. I'm not sure about that. Maybe we could do something like this. Yeah, that feels really good. This feels really good. Most of these feel pretty good. I was keeping away from the plume, by the way, because I figured the plume would be a really simple what's it called, like attachment or variant that we could do, but as a base, I don't think that we should have a plume for this. Because that would mean that every knight has a helmet, a plumed helmet, and I think that's wrong. I don't think we should do that. Though having the plain shapes on the cape here kind of also makes sense. So let's take that. Because I was originally going for like, and yeah, we can have lots of variants if we wanted to, where we go, oh, let's have a cape that does this. All right, and then we could have a bunch like that that's different or whatever. Yeah. And that's why I'm sort of leaving a little bit of room for, like, see what I mean? Like, because you could panel the fuck out of this and have it be, like, super, but a part of me is saying, let the elves do that. You know, let the other races that we will eventually have to, because these need to cover our bases. Okay, I think these. This is strong. I like the little change here and here. There's a possibility of touching this with I think there was a touch up that Zach was doing that on these that I wasn't too fond of with these circular bits, especially because it takes away from a lot of the triangular element that I liked about it. But he did add an element that I liked a decent amount. Two elements that I kind of like. One is this. I like having a little bit of a elbow guard here. That feels quite good. It's just like a slight little detail that ties this to this, which is good. And then I did like this bit, but now I need to check the chain for the, hold on, because if we're having these paneled chain pieces, we're having these paneled chain pieces here too. Interesting. Oh, about some of the yeah. Oh, yo, hype.
Alvin ready on their raid upon us. Prepare for the incoming horde of all one.
For the incoming horde of all one of them. Hello there, Alvin. Alvin Red Delta. Dun, 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 dun. That actually frees us up to do a lot of things. If this is the case where we leave this as is, which I think we should. Hold on. So these are a little bit more shapely. They have like these shield, almost like, yeah, tapered elements and then like a nice top. If I do, because these are just pure square. So what this I should be able to get away with now is wraps going all the way around this guy like so. Nice, okay. That was a nice medieval drawing. Teach me. One second. Sure. Let's roast it. I do critique sometimes. You gotta tell me what kind of artist are you trying to be? Oh yeah, this is good. This is a really good decision. I am happy with this. So we'll do this. And don't think that we will, maybe we'll have it go like this underneath, like so. Like that. Oh, that'll be great. That'll be great. What kind of artist do you want to be? What are you making? What are you making this for? First thing, highly suggest get rid of that =3 in your description, Alvin. Don't do it. That's the first thing. Let's see. It looks like it does not look that medieval. It looks very sci-fi medieval. It looks very mixture. It's like Warhammer almost. You get this very industrial look when you have the panels that you're doing. And it almost looks like if Dead Space met fantasy met a little bit of Warhammer. I would watch out for proportions. Your legs are way too short for your long torsos that you have. And I'd say also watch out for how much darks you put in, because you seem to be pretty okay with darks. Let's see, what else? Yeah. I could see this being like a sci-fi fantasy design, right? It's like a mix. I don't think this is purely fantasy, and I think it's because you have a lot of paneling that looks very industrial, where you have hexagons or something, you know, and it's almost like it comes from is it Lost Odyssey? A little bit from there. I would work on your anatomy first. Get your proportions set, good to go before you jump into armor design. You don't have to do like in-depth anatomy where you do all the muscles, but at least get your proportions down. That's what I would say. And then I would also say it looks pretty sci-fi at the moment, so watch your sci-fi shapes, I guess. Coloration of metal that happens, you know, per panel, and yeah, it looks like they're almost like a mech. Some pretty cool ideas and helmet designs and stuff like that. I wouldn't be discouraged, you know. You got cool crowns going on. You obviously know what you're going for. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would say. Alright, so back to this. Need to figure out. So I'm happy with this now because we have the wraps going around and over top of the of our paneled chainmail.
That's my girl.
Yeah, no problem. And then we have our other chainmail here. Where are you at? Chainmail? Right. This has a little different shape to it. One thing that I did like as well from Zach's paint over was the chain pants. But the thing is, that would mean that the whole chain would be chain pants. And that doesn't work. Because we have these elements here. And then that's mimicked with here, right? The legs, the pants. And as soon as you do this and you make all of this chain, you lose this connection from here to here, where you go, oh, and you're breaking things up with this other color. With this other material. So no, this is good. I just need to figure out what else to do for the Night Harbor stuff. Okay. Good. Oh, and let's see. I'm happy with this now. Though I think I need to change a little bit here.
That's my girl.
Oh, thanks for the follow. What's up, guys? Thanks for the follow. I'm just sort of working my way through some design. Do I want to do it? Do I really want to do the thing? I think it's time. By do the thing, I mean do the leather strap bracers. Okay, good. That's good. It's rocking in the free world. Let's get a little asymmetry. Leather's such a good place to do asymmetry. Leather users love asymmetry. Nice. No, that'll look weird. Let's see. Bandit, what the hell? Having a good time here. You just come in and make that joke. Right. Okay. Sorry. Hold on. I got totally distracted. Chinny, you asked about UI. Right? Check this out. Fucking check this out. Yeah, let me... Yeah, I'm saving that. Good. I just need to pull up... Do I want to pull up? Yeah, well, let's do this. Let's hide that. And now let's go to the UI channel. We're gonna pull up some images. Let me show you something. So, out of, if you remember our glorious, look at this, Night Harbor trim sheet. Look at this. We finally complete. We have all of the Night Harbor trim sheet glory that we'll ever want, and all the end caps, which means I can make 9 slices out of them. And you know what a 9 slice is? It means that we go corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we can make a window out of it, a draggable window that loops the top and has different corners, right? And then we go same thing here, and we're actually doing 2 9 slices so that we have inner corners to each border as well. So like, see here, we got these inner corners. Looks pretty cool. And I'm using all the stuff from here to sort of Frankenstein my own little bit here. And these are what you call different themes. And how it ends up looking is something similar to this. And of course, this background is it's just placeholder, but it means look at this window, right? Look at that. Now let's zoom in. Sure. See. How do we can zoom in and we can see that this is using the wood panel, and what we're going to be able to do is that we want to, and no promises, it might just end up being that this is the theme that you get when you choose one, but we're trying to break it up so you can change color of so it'll be like this, where we have a specific like color palette that you can choose from, and you'll be able to change it. So it'll be like, oh, I want this to be my thing, right? And then, or I want it to be green, or I want it to be you know, and we'll have different color palettes for you to choose from. Cool. But beyond that, we're thinking of also doing something like this, where you'll be able to go, I really like this corner piece. Yeah, this corner piece right here. And we'll have different styles so that you can do something like this, where you can have different mix and match different corner pieces, mix and match different borders, different top themes, different inside corners, and you can essentially customize using all these different themes to your heart's content, because it all uses the exact same layout. And so you might have some stone with these metal pieces, and these will all, the great thing about this is this trim sheet is just for Night Harbor. I think we get 20 different combinations or 20 different 9 slices out of this, out of just Night Harbor. So there's going to be that for the Wood Elves. It's going to be that eventually, you know, for high elves and every single race that we come out with, a city needs a trim sheet. And because a city needs a trim sheet, we're going to be able to have UI themes that essentially I'm going to be able to make 9 slices out of the UI themes. Or I'm going to be able to make 9 slices that are UI themes that you can choose and pick from and color using the trim sheet for each city, from each city. And so when I make a trim sheet, it's going to be used for the city, and it's going to be used for the UI, and it's going to add content. Can you upload your own 9 slice? I think so. I think that's what Keith wanted as well, was being able to upload our own 9 slices. Yeah, who knew trim sheets would be the thing that you'd be so excited about? Yeah. Goblin Stone looks sick. I've been following it for a while. It looks dope. I'll have to... let's see. That looks dope. Alright. I think I'm fucking actually finally happy with it all. Oh. Now the question is that piece including belts? No. No, it's not. Okay. All right, I think life's good. I'm just gonna do one quick last check on all the different things to see if I applied some of the, or all the well, considered all the feedback, maybe not applied. I think it was also right with this. What the... Just a little shoulder pad. little baby shoulder pad. Alright. Where's that down? When do I get to spend my gobble bucks? Guess whenever. Alright. Got one leather. No. We can eventually do something like this, or we could just do one like this. The chainmail. Let's see. No, I like that too much. It looks pretty good. So we'll keep it like that. And then saw one plate. Yeah, ended up changing the shoulder pad or the knee pads a little bit. At a doodle point. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going over some of the feedback here. That will be taken care of when I actually get to rendering. Changed that to the way that I liked it. Though, let's take a look. Style. They have a little bit of, so we have this, and then we also have the Night Harbor. So let's take a look at the difference. Oh yeah, that's way different enough. Okay. I thought I was overlapping too much. No, but we're good. This mail seems to be good. There wasn't any worries about it except that it didn't look Night Harbor enough, and we fixed that by swapping it out the other Night Harbor mail. Let's see, Style 2 leather, yeah, that's where we were. Style 2 mail, yeah, that's changed. Style 2 plate, no plume. I kept it simple. This one I'm a little... Let's see. I guess this could easily be like a... Let's make sure we give it the right amount of attention. This can be whatever, you know, later if we wanted to do a little bit more flair or whatever. But is it? That's the thing. We're choosing inherent kind of stuff right now. You want that? Yeah, let's do it. I think this is right. Yeah, keep it simple. Hey Digital, what's up? Just let's see. Do I like that belt going across? I think there is room. There is easily room for creating a more. I think that would be good for a nice variant. is more belts going like across or whatever. Like I could see like a belt like this, right? Or like a single belt, or like something going across like that. That could be it. Let's keep that simple for now. Alright. Let's continue. So where were we? We were on style 2 plate. Nothing on wood elven cloth. There's some changes here. Which were here, which is nice. And so one of the changes here I'm not so sure about. So kind of like that. I did change the arms. Did figure out a different thing for here. I think here needs to. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. I was trying to push it too much, but having that go into the neck is going to be that's really nice. It folds up. Okay, that's good. Now, do I want to change the way that the boots are? Because the boots kind of go like up like this. And that crisscross actually like touches on that, and it's like, oh, do we want to? I think I like it. I think I like that. It's like a certain amount of like detail that actually it's not just one. What's it called? It's not just this the entire way down, right? Because once we get down to here, it starts to get even more complex, which is really nice. So no, I think that's right. This little crown here, maybe. That could be a place for like a nice crest. Hey, Quicks. Do I like the hips showing here? I think that could just be another panel or whatever. I don't think it has to be like a separate thing. What does it look like without it? No. Too simple for this design. No, I think that's right. I think having that little gap there touches on these little gaps here, and it touches on these little gaps here, and it touches on this gap here. Okay, that's good. It's right. So change this, change that, change that. Alright. Was there any talk on the Wood Elven mail? No. Wood Elven plate. No changes on the Wood Elven plate. Night Harbor cloth. Oh, I know what I need to do for the Night Harbor cloth. Yeah, hold on. Hold on to your butts, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to be rendering all of them. Every single one. So that's gonna be a lot of work. So look forward to that. I really like the way that this gets handled. Yeah, it is very exciting. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get all the concepts super set. Then we just go ham on it. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't need that. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, now let's something like that. Sick. But this is too much like that, I think. So instead, we're gonna have to make this belt a little bit more exciting. How do we do that though? It's a plate belt. Night Harbor. Maybe we'll do like a... dazzle it. Like, how? It's kind of cool. Feels forced. Feels forced as fuck. I think this element right here is enough. So I think I can do this. You know what? I know I can do this. Just gonna add little metal bits. And that's it. Just studs. Yep. That looks dope. Okay. I figured it out. That's awesome. Okay. What else? So Night Harbor cloth had that. Night Harbor leather. I think the leather looks pretty dope now. Let's... Do I want like a... Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, I'm happy with that. Night Harbor mail was this conversation. This mail has come a very long way. Looks dope as fuck. And then Night Harbor plate, which is this. Alright, yep, we're good. We're solid. Alright, good news, everybody. Good news, everybody. I'm just going to center the face on this. She's not looking to the side, she's looking right forward, or he's looking right forward, I mean. Okay, that's good. Hey, sorry, sorry, YouTube people. I sometimes end up ignoring you for way too long. Who cares about the YouTube people? All right, I think that's it for today. Actually, I need to update everybody on. So that's what I'll do. Though this feels off, maybe I can. Yeah, sure. Yeah, cool. So new. All right. Hey guys, instead of me talking at you or just talking to myself while I update everybody on the new concepts or whatever in Slack, I think I'm just gonna call it for tonight. Thanks for joining me. Sorry for most of the stream. It was me just thinking instead of actually painting, you know. I'm just trying to figure something out or whatever. All right. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. I might stream a little bit tomorrow because tomorrow might be the day that I actually start to render these out and get all the variants sort of figured out. So there's a lot to paint. It's 4x4 sets, and each set requires about 4 illustrations. times 4, 16. 16 times 4. Lots. Lots. $64. Illustrations. Hype. All right, but some of them are already done, so, or mostly done. All right, I'll catch you later. Thank you all for coming. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, absolutely, don't forget. If you do, I'm not sure we can be friends. Do not forget by any means. If you do forget this thing that I'm about to tell you, it's over. I don't even want to see you in Monsters and Memories. It's